The 1948 Italian film Bicycle Thieves was shot and set in a post-war time in Italy. Like any time during or after war, the people were struggling and the food was under restriction. People can't even afford food to cook at home, not to mention eating at a restaurant. So food, like in the 1917 film The Immigrants by Chaplin, becomes a big concern for the audience at the time. Food plays an important role in the everyday life of the Italian family. They share food together and bond through the warmth of the delicacy. So, in today's video, I want to examine the role that the food plays in the father and son relationship, and how does food bring Bruno into Antonio's world, aka the adult's world, where there is a divide in social class, the struggle of poverty, and the fact that life doesn't play fair. At the beginning of the film, we learned that because Antonio didn't have enough money to buy food for the family, so he had to pawn his bicycle. Although this is not shown in the film, we can still imagine Bruno must be upset when they had to give away the bike for the money. Because we all know how much Bruno likes the bike. Through that experience, we can guess Bruno learned that food comes first in life, and sometimes you need to sacrifice, like pawning the bike to make sure you won't starve. In this scene, Antonio and Bruno share the homemade frittata as their lunch for the day. They stick the frittata into their jacket pocket, smiling and prepare to go to work. For me, the frittata reveals a lot to the audience of the home life of the Ricci family, and the relationship between the father and son duo. Frittata is a very common food in Italy, and usually made with leftovers. So, in the post-war Italy, it's obvious that frittata is the best food option for the Ricci family, because it doesn't cost much. It is not a special food, but a homely food that they still share and enjoy. It's similar to how they still share and enjoy the life they have at the moment, to have a job of sticking posters on the wall. It's not a great or special job, but it's good enough. It's sustainable, just like the frittata. Food plays a few important roles in the scene at the restaurant. The most obvious one is to provide a glimpse into the divide of the social class. Food gives Bruno a clear understanding of the financial situation between his family and the upper-class family. Through the simple concepts of food, Bruno understands just a little bit more about the society he lives in. Food also serves as a tool that Antonio used to make Bruno understand how important the bike is and why Antonio has to find it, no matter how hard it would be. Telling Bruno that finding the bike equals to getting food is very easy for him to understand why his father tries so hard to find the bike. After hearing this, Bruno understood his father's struggles and situation. His father doesn't just want to find the bike, he needs to. That's everything that the Ricci family depends on. It's crucial that Bruno understood the importance of the bike here, so then he can forgive his father at the end of the film. He knew his father did it out of desperation, and that he didn't want to steal, he needed to steal. For survival, for food. When we were children, our parents would offer to buy us our favorite food to make us happy. That is also the case here. Antonio used food to act as a consolation to Bruno, to apologize for slapping and scolding him earlier at the church. Food is a tool that Antonio used to patch up his relationship with Bruno, and serves as a bridge here to show Bruno that although Antonio sometimes is distant, but he still cares and wants to make him happy. In short, food is a very simple concept, a gateway for a kid to dive into the complex world they live in. Vittorio De Sica, the director of the film, said in Italy, men often go about with their sons. Children converse and argue with their father, become confidants, and very often become no longer children, but little men. And Andre Bazin said Bruno undergoes the ride to manhood at the end of the film. These two statements are made true through the role of food. Bruno bonds with his father and learns how the society works through food. Food is the reason why they hustle. In a way, this movie is about food. They pawn the bike for the food, redeem the bike for the job in order to have money to buy food, and then the reason why Antonio became one of the bicycle thieves. It all goes around like a circle that revolves around. You guessed it. Food. When you understand the importance of food, you understand the importance of doing whatever it takes to get it. That's what Antonio shared with his son. He didn't just share food with Bruno on the dinner table. He also shared with him, food is more than something you eat. It is the priority in life, and that food divided the people in the society. Food is the reason why they struggle, and food is the reason they survive. Through food, Bruno became not just an innocent little boy, but a more sophisticated little man, who will continue to support and criticize his father, because now he has stepped into Antonio's world, the adult's world.